Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nasdaq price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is an intraday for Nasdaq to see what happened and what it might happen next. As we can see, of course, based on the fundamentals and that we hear right now about the deal between the Chinese and the US, about the trading and to pose, of course, the tariffs, or to lower the tariffs for 19 days. For very significant numbers, this might of course influence the market. Now, of course, we see some red today, of course, after this rally, but basically we still can see one more leg. I'm still looking for one more leg, because in case we are in this diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, this wave 5 of course still can reach the minimum target 0.5 level. So I would like to see this one touched before we move toward the downside, knowing that this red is a little bit aggressive, but yeah, it can be a start of an impulse toward the downside. However, one more leg is requested, preferably blue scenario also. Yeah, would be nice. But however, if you take a look in an overview, again, I mean, we are in the top. I'm not really interested in this whole area anymore, right? So it's very a little bit uncertain right now. Yeah, so uncertainty is a little bit dominant here, but basically one more leg is very preferable. And before we move towards the blue box for a wave 2, and we take it from there, of course. So soon or later it can move down, for whether from the blue box, whether from the 0.5, or directly from there. And so this is what I'm saying, because a zigzag is already there, and 5 waves are already clear there as zigzags, all of them. Yeah, so this is what you would like to see. And yeah, so the pattern is almost done and ready to move toward the downside. And if we take a look at the indicators, we can see, of course, we are in the overbought area for the RSI, and we see kind of like a strong divergence as well for the 4-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart as well, we can see as well a bearish cross is very close to start, and the momentum is moving toward the downside. And knowing that you are leaving the overbought area, it doesn't mean that you cannot revisit it one more time. Yeah, so for one more leg, as explained. So yeah, these are the overall picture for this chart on the SPX. Finally, finally we hit the blue box. Nice to see it. Okay, so I would say we finished definitely here a zigzag finally for a wave 5. And yeah, our leading diagonal is completed. Nice to see it. All right, so I'm very confident and sure, of course, that we might start to move towards the downside soon or later. One more leg as well for the SPX will not hurt. Yeah, so one more leg before we move down would be also nice to see. The target for a wave 2 might, of course, now push higher to this area, so we potentially looking at 5,400. Okay, as a wave 2. And the timing also is pushing further, so we're gonna see also the timing pushing towards that side for more, of course, time for the wave 2. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna see and readjust basically once we top and we confirm. We're gonna reset our targets and make sure that everything is perfect. Don't forget also that we have some divergence here, very strong divergence on the MACD, where you have the price action toward the upside, a very strong divergence. You might move toward the downside as soon or later, so be careful with it as well. Yep, so these are the updates for SPX. Nice to see as well the SPX finishing this leading diagonal and ready for a full recovery, of course, for the market after a wave 2. That was it for the SPX and the NDX. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.